Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. And it's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. One second, ladies and gents. Okay, hope you all are doing wonderful. All are welcome on this channel and all contributions are highly appreciated. Today we're starting off with the Archangel Benai, and she, feminine energy, represents left eye and knowledge. So we know gender is fluid in tarot. Both masculine and feminine energy resides in all human species. But either way, Benai, this angel here, this archangel here, is representing the energy of creation, the energy of developing, creating, or establishing yourself. This is the energy of someone who could be working on some kind of creative project. This could be in your personal life. This could be at work. This could be maybe in a family group, okay, a family business, some kind of idea. This could be also a friend of yours, maybe you and another friend, or you may consider this person to be a business partner, have came up with some kind of creation or idea, and you could be working towards this. You could have a goal that is in common. There could be a lot of like-minded energy. And so I'm also picking up with the Benai energy that you could be someone who is new to this area of craft or passion, whatever this project is. And so Benai also represents the energy of creation as well as lighting the path, giving guidance, the energy of someone who could be new. You could be into real estate development. Maybe this is your first time even investing or partaking in the whole idea. And so you could be thinking and being, wondering to yourself, not worrying, but wondering, is this a good idea? Are you able to comprehend and understanding different contracts or different interests that's involved or incorporated in this real estate development, this project? You could be questioning yourself about a lot of things. And Spirit is saying that it's okay for you to have questions. It's okay for you to ask questions. And never feel like you're not equipped or you don't qualify. Spirit is saying the mere fact that you have been given the opportunity in this space and place and time to be part of this investment, or if it's not real estate, it could be anything for you. It could be going to school to further your education. Okay, there's something you're building, you're creating, you're working on some area of progress in your life, and you are in reflection mode. I'm picking constantly. You have questions. It's okay to have questions. It's not a bad thing and it's not a negative thing. Spirit is saying it's the right thing. So that's for someone who could possibly be maybe you're being hard on yourself. Like, lighten up. It's okay to have questions. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. Feel free to be yourself and feel free to ask any question, especially if you are investing, meaning you have your money, your finances tied up in some kind of project, or you're reading a contract and you don't comprehend what it says. That's for someone in particular. Okay, so take the bits and pieces that resonate. But Nai is representing, confirming to you that your path will be lit as you move forward. And so you could be maybe indecisive. Should you proceed forward? Is this the right partnership? Is this a good business idea? Will it have a financial return? Okay. And so Spirit is clearly saying that, yes, it will. Your path will be lit. You will be along the way and you will be guided. You will be given instructions. Okay. So be mindful of paying attention to signs and synchronicities as you work on this project, but not just this project. Spirit is saying as you move forward in life, make sure that you're fine tuning your spiritual connection with source or the divine, however you to your belief system. All are welcome on this channel. Doesn't matter, what your belief system is. All are welcome here. But either way, you need to trust and know that you are being guided, and you do have a spiritual connection. You have ancestors as well who are walking alongside of you. And so they want you to be brave. They want you to be courageous and trust the process. And keep in mind, there is a creator, okay, a divine, the most high. But you do have a say so collective. You have a say so, and what you desire when it comes to your experiences and what you will be able to endure in life. You do have a say so. So don't feel like everything is out of your control, because spirit wants you to know that you are in control. Okay. Yeah. So your path will be lit for you as you move forward. Okay. Let's tap into the tarot here. Your path will be lit for you. You can surrender the anxiety and nervousness you may have been feeling. It's okay to be the first at doing something. Just about everything around us that exists was once just a thought, and what's thought becomes thing. So just about everything around us was created and manifested and was just once a thought in someone's mind. Okay. Just about, well, not everything, not just about everything. It was all once a thought, in one way or another. So trust and believe in yourself. They want you to be brave. Your spirit team wants you to be brave. And don't allow anything of the past. Don't go into reflection mode of maybe past experiences and allow it to make you feel as if you are incapable of being successful at the things that you desire. One second, ladies and gents. The past is the past, and they're saying now is now. So don't go into reflection mode of the past, and you're here with opportunity that's being presented to you because you have manifested this. We're manifesting and creating even when we think we aren't. And so they're saying this moment is here for you. The wheel of fortune is turning for you in your favor for a reason. This is your time to shine. You do belong in this position. On this level, this could be something, maybe you've been promoted, maybe it's a particular department on your job that you have to be trained for. In this promotion, it may require some kind of extensive training or a new job description, and you're fully capable. If you've been chosen and offered that position, don't let anyone make you feel like you don't qualify or that you're beneath or you're inferior. You are the right person. You are the right candidate. So whatever this project or this area of progress that you are working towards in your life, this could be spiritual. This could be emotional. This could be investments. This could be a job promotion. This could be returning to school, starting a family, getting married. This could be many things, okay? Partnering with someone, starting a platform, being on social media, writing a book. This could be many things, whatever it is for you. Don't allow experience of your past as well as the opinions of people outside of you to make you feel like you don't belong. I'm picking up there, it could be someone trying to maybe intimidate you or shake you up. They want to get you in the energy of being or feeling imbalanced. And this is false. This is an illusion. You are not in balance. What ice cream cone you want. They want you to be in the energy where you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling like your hands is full, or that you're in a situation where you feel it's beyond you. It is not beyond you. It is within you. As above, so below, as within, so without. So whatever's going on outside of you is happening someplace inside of you as well. So you're chosen in this moment to be successful because you've earned the rite of passage, okay? So never mind the opinions of others, okay? Sometimes, unfortunately, people just simply become jealous or upset at watching other people progress in life, but they want you to tune that out. Never mind the naysayers and the haters. They want you, if there's any questions that you have, I keep coming back to this question energy, so feel free to clarify information that you don't understand. It's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. But when it comes to your personal life, especially your finances, and we're talking about growth and development, you want to make sure that you have true clarity on things that you are entangled or involved in. So you know which one you want. You're not confused, but they want you to have this energy of being overwhelmed. Like your hands are full and you don't know which way to go. No, you're very well equipped and qualified. You know what direction you want to go in. You know who you are and you know why you are here. And it's okay. Okay, whoever is trying to tell you you need experience to do something collective, believe it not. Believe it not. Okay, they're not the boss of you. Okay, it's okay to be the first to embark on a journey, a hobby, a interest, or a project. To each his own. Okay. So I'm picking up that there are some people possibly around you, outside of you, who's trying to create some kind of intimidation, but they don't want you focusing on that. They want you to pay it no attention. You know, when you take time to go in reflection mode about all the things you have experienced and you have endured, they want you to, if you want to reminisce on all the times you have overcame in your life, you know, all the times you have been successful and overcame any and all hardships, whether it was financial, whether it was emotional, whether it was spiritual. So the next time you find yourself in reflection mode of your past or where you come from, they want you to tap into each and every event that you've ever overcame. Okay, and that will inspire you. You can harness that energy, transmute it to the present, and that should inspire you to keep going. Okay. Remember, collective, nobody wants it more than you. No one is going to root for you more than you. It would be nice if people wholeheartedly wanted to see people actually win. But the truth is, nobody is ever going to want you to be more successful than you. You are the MVP. You are the star player. No one is going to make you more, not make you, right? That's right. Nobody's going to make you. I said that right. Or want you to be more happy, wealthy, healthy, you know, or successful than you. You have to want it and you have to have it instilled in you. It should be sustained in you. It should be rooted in you to a point where you're not giving up on yourself and you're not allowing the opinions or the actions of the naysayers and the haters to make you waver in your faith. You have to stand 10 toes down. And once again, they're saying for you to tune out the negative energy, tune out the negative comments. They are part of the journey. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're from, they are part of the path. How do you think celebrities move along in their day-to-day life? Any celebrity you could think of. How do you think they cope? Okay. I'm pretty sure you have heard a lot of them say they don't read comments or they pay the negative energy no attention. Well, Spirit is saying for you to not hyper focus on that. The idea that you have people wanting to condemn who you are, your skill, your trade, is confirmation that you are qualified. Let that marinate. Okay? So don't let nobody trick you out of your spot. Don't be fooled. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay? So Spirit is saying it's time to surrender and walk away from what no longer serves you, especially if you are having negative thoughts of the past. Surrender that issue. Whether it was a negative relationship, this could be family, friends, a situationship, relationship, a marriage, whatever didn't work in your past doesn't mean it's going to occur in the present. And often people have a hard time surrendering this kind of energy here. If you maybe you feel you've been in love and you've had your heart broken, or you know, when it's time to get out there dating again, you think the next person is like the last person. It's just not the truth. No two humans are alike. We are all uniquely, individually, divinely created. So with the Eight of Cups here, Spirit wants you to walk away from any and all negative things that is not for your highest good. Okay. So you want to make sure you're going where you are celebrated and you are not tolerated. You don't want to pass up. I'm not going to say miss out, because it doesn't mean if you're not interested in a particular offer that it's not going to happen again. So you don't want to pass. Hmm, you don't want to deny opportunities that are given to you because you're assuming that they're going to have a negative outcome. Expect a positive outcome in all situations. This doesn't mean to be oblivious. but expect a positive outcome and just be honest with yourself when you're dealing with people, whether it's dating, whether it's your career and investment, whatever it is. Be honest with yourself. When something does not resonate with you, meaning it doesn't make you comfortable, a person, place, or thing is just something you don't want to be around or deal with, well, you make the decision just to remove yourself and let it be. you know if it needs to be announced that you're surrendering yourself, then do so. We have free will, but do not allow, I'm picking up heavy outside energy trying to make you feel as if you don't belong. And the truth is, when it comes to being the first at starting anything, a career, a hobby, anything, everyone in the world, everyone in the world has once been the first to do something. Doesn't matter what it is. Everyone in the world, whether they're world renowned, hood renowned, friend renowned, call list renowned, everyone has at one point in time and another, even the children, has been the first to do something on many levels. Okay. So that right there, let that marinate and you'll just laugh it off and you'll say, you know what? That's right. It's part of life. Somebody's got to be the first to do something and try something, so why not me? Why not? If you're chosen and given the opportunity, there's a reason for that. That doesn't mean to ignore the whole process and say, oh, this is for me, I'm in it. No, just be honest with yourself. There's nothing to be anxious and nervous about. Spirit wants you to surrender what no longer serves you, people, places, and things, but also negative thoughts, stinking thinking, that you are going to repeat something you experienced in the past, because it's just not true. Okay. So, yeah. Now I'm picking up, maybe you've worked at a particular career or job and it didn't work out for you, but you received another offer, maybe to return. Well, by now, maybe they have new policies, maybe they have new management. It just may work for you. And another thing, what may not work for one person may work for the other. We all have different paths. We all are individually, uniquely, divinely created. So we have different paths and missions and contracts to fulfill here on planet Earth. So what doesn't work for one person doesn't mean it won't work for you. It may be part of your mission, to be the CEO. It may be part of your mission to be an entrepreneur. It may be part of your mission to start a podcast. It may be part of your mission to go into ministry. Just because it may not be working out for someone else, maybe they don't have enough members, they're having problems, gathering people. Doesn't mean that it won't work out for you. Whatever it is that you're interested in, yes, all are welcome on this channel always. It doesn't mean it won't work for you. So we got to come away from that. I'm picking up on someone who is talking to you, collective, and giving you these hypotheticals, what if conversations. Oh, I had a friend, they signed up for the program and they got denied. Oh, I had a friend, they took out a loan and they lost everything. Oh, I had a friend, they went over there and got their hair done and it didn't last. Oh, I had a friend. Yeah, that kind of energy. So, don't let it phase you, collective. Don't let it phase you. Yeah, there's a lot of outside input. There are people around you who are afraid of your success. You often hear people are afraid of being successful. I'm pretty sure you've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot, and they say that people are afraid of being successful because there's something about once you get there, the anxiety of maintaining. Well, life is life, and it is what it is. It doesn't matter who you are. You might as well, while you here, I don't care, get you a little bit or a lot of bit, a little bit or a lot of bit of bliss and happiness and fulfillment. So it's better to bet on you. And hey, maybe you feel you can't conquer all your dreams, but look here, why not conquer one or two of them, or all of them if you can? Okay, because we are limitless beings. Okay, there is plenty. We should never say there ain't empty. There is plenty. So why not? Why not follow your dreams? Why not conquer those goals? And it looks like the people, the naysayers, these are people who have given up on themselves. So we have to be careful. And sometimes these can be parental figures, family members, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, lovers, Sometimes your husband or your wife, could be non-supportive of you. Or these could be people who have given up on their own dreams. So if there's someone who has given up and they are affiliated or connected to someone who is constantly progressing, you start off here, then you're here. Then you're just rising to the top. Collective, how do you think that makes them feel? Now, that doesn't mean for you to dim your light or change who you are. That means that they're going to be a problem. That means that they're going to be a problem. There are many people, very few are able to collaborate, be affiliated or connected to a successful person, and wholeheartedly, 10 toes down, want them to be successful, want to see them win. Very few. Very few. The other 99.99999% really don't want to see you get there. Okay. So there are different reasons that people will show up and pump fake applause for you. There are some who are rooting for you and want to see you, but there's very few, okay, who are honestly willing and wanting to see you progress. And some may be in denial, but it doesn't matter. It's like gravity, and gravity doesn't need you to believe in it. It is what it is. It's just like the air that we breathe. It does not need you to believe in it, but you're breathing in it right now. So that's what that is right there, okay? And see, people are often, they like to be in denial of that truth and that fact because, especially if you're someone who have a hard time with surrendering people, places, and things that don't, serve you for your highest good. Those are the kind of people who want to pretend and ignore. Oh no, they're rooting for me. And sometimes you can't take that person you're in a relationship with you. Sometimes you can't take that person you're married to with you to where you're going. Okay, not all the time, but sometimes. Sometimes you have to let those family members go if they're negative, if they're toxic, if they're karmic, okay, if they're always antagonizing or attacking you or playing, you have to let them. Some people have to let go all of their family. There are stories of people who have to let them all go because they may find out or they may come to the reality that, hey, my family is karmic, they're dark, I can't change them, but I can control me. So why not just protect myself and love them from a distance? You can really love people from a distance, and you're not going to be punished or loved any less because you're not dealing with toxic negative behavior. So don't feel that way. If it's time to surrender, be willing to surrender. But now it's letting you know your path will be lit, you will be guided, you are being supported. And there is no coincidences. This is confirmation. You will be supported on your path and your journey. But they want you to take a step. Your spirit team, they want you to take a step. You take a step, they may take 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10. It's different for everybody. But you have to make the initiative. Nothing is going to fall into your lap. You have to apply yourself. It's okay to pray, petition, manifest, visualize, law of assumption, law of attraction, whatever you are into, prayer, whatever. But you have to put some practical and physical application to the life that you desire. You have to put the work in. You can't just sit on your hands and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to be very successful book writer. I'm going to publish about 50 books and they're all going to be top. You got to get writing. You got to get publishing. You got to get some rough drafts going or something. At least do some notes. Get a notebook. Make some notes. What the title gonna be? What's the introduction? Write out a conclusion. Who's the characters? And you know it's for you when you're passionate about it. When it's something that doesn't feel like work. When it's something you enjoy. That's when you know that it's for you and that it's part of your path. And if you are confused and you want to know if you are on the right path, just simply ask, just simply communicate with your ancestors, with the divine, however you refer to your belief system. You need to go into counsel and communicate. Prayer, meditation, journaling, chit chatting, talking like we're talking now, and ask the question. Ask, you will receive. You will receive. Just ask the question. Am I on the right path? Should I make this deal? Communicate, okay? And it's not a weird thing, it's really the smart thing, okay? Those who know, okay? You want to know and make sure that you're gathering with the right people. I'm picking up maybe your concern. You want to know, the inquisitive thought is just there, like, I want to do this. Yes, this is what I've been working on. But is this it? Is this really it? Yes. And it feels like you're dreaming, but this is it for you. This is it. This is your moment. Now, when I say it, I'm not saying this is the end all be all. Saying this is your moment. You're actually here. You're actually here at the point you've been hoping for and waiting for. And as a matter of fact, with these two delicious ice cream cones here, while you got people wanting to see you overwhelmed in confusion. No, this is an overwhelm of victory. Okay, of abundance. Okay, of options, having choices to choose what you want, and learning how to maintain your balance and your stability, staying grounded throughout, okay? Going for a walk, la, 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 la. And I say your path will be lit. That's what Benai represents, your path. Look at that golden path. It's lit all the way. Lit and guided so much. Spiritually speaking, you're being guided and protected, collective. So you are safe. You can come out of that, that anxiety. You can surrender that, let that go, okay? So remain optimistic about your present as well as your future, okay? And don't allow those thoughts of the past to hinder you. Maybe you're in a loving relationship. Maybe you're dating someone who's talking to you about marriage, and you could be feeling kind of shaky, baby, because you're like, oh, the last person I was going to marry, they broke my heart. Well, that doesn't mean this person is going to break your heart. Let me tell you, when it comes to experiences and relationships periodically in life, each event is for us just to learn and grow from, okay? And move forward. And in the next situation, do better, and that's, it's about being honest with yourself and not being oblivious. And so, that past relationship, this is for somebody who needs to hear it. That was just practice. That was practice, and that was preparation so that you would come into crossing the paths of the right person. That was preparation, so that you can come into your abundance. Okay, look at all those pinnacles in the cabinet. Look at all these coins. Look, she ain't worried about a thing. She like, yeah, we're gonna make dinner and dessert, and then we're gonna travel, and then we're gonna make some love. Yeah, yeah. And then I'm gonna dust the windows or whatever, this person is in a lovely, bubbly mood. So those situations that you experienced in your past were preparation. They were steps and events that were to prepare you. Maybe you were, I'm getting a lot of relationship energy. Maybe you're someone who you want to be married, and maybe the person you're dating is interested, and you're like, I can't believe it's here. Is it? Yes, it's here. Because I'm getting somebody, you're so excited at the same time because this is happening for you, or you are preparing to embark on this path that is something you've been hoping for, praying for, and manifesting. And it's very positive. Okay. So put it where it resonates. So this could be you starting a business. This could be receiving a promotion, a raise. This could be you buying a home, getting married, having a baby. This could be several things for you. And yes, this is it. This is your moment. This is your moment to be full of bliss, happy, overflow, and abundance. Maybe you are from a family background, who was maybe in lack, or, just was not fortunate to have an abundant life as a child. And it's okay. You okay? Maybe you're dating someone, who was very kind and giving to you. And it could scare you. The kindness could scare you. No, this is real. This person is really interested in you. And the flowers that you get, maybe you're not accustomed to that, it's real. This is who you are. This is your self-worth being shown to you. This is for somebody in particular. You're dating someone who's very kind to you. And it's not that they're gullible. It's not that they're naive. Let me tell you, everybody ain't broke. It depends on who you're talking to. And so you have those who have a negative rapport when it comes to money. So they speak negatively when it comes to circulating cash, when it comes to speaking about giving to others. So I'm talking to someone who's dating someone who's very kind, very giving. If they see or hear there's an issue, they're ready to give because they got it. They have it. And it's not that they're being arrogant. This is someone that realizes that it's just energy anyway. And there's plenty of more where that come from. And when you're not a tightwad and you know how to circulate your currency, it comes back to you 100-fold, sometimes 1,000,000-fold. And so this is someone that you're dating. This could be male or female. and you're in shock, like, I've never met anyone like this. You're like, I met some nice people, but this person is nice. They bought me this, they bought me that. I'm getting flowers. I'm getting This is your time, and you may be that person that comes from a relationship where someone was unfaithful, or maybe the person was very cheap, a penny pinching kind of energy, holding on to everything, and they held on so much that their entire life they were unable to experience any growth of abundance and prosperity. Okay. So maybe you were in a relationship that you had to walk away from because the person was disrespectful, unfaithful, and they were cheap. Okay. They had that lack mentality and it hindered them from growing. And so you chose to separate. So, this opportunity, if this person wants to marry you, it's okay. Okay. Maybe the past person you wanted to marry, but it didn't work. Spirit is saying it didn't work for a reason. Okay. So, you have to be grateful. I gotta say this. Doesn't matter who you are moving forward in life as you work on self development, you will find that a lot of things that didn't work out in your life was for your highest good. And you will also find so many ways to be saying, oh, I'm glad I didn't marry that person. Oh, I'm glad that didn't work out. So you will find that Spirit is saying, with the Queen of Cups, it's time for you to sit on your throne, and enjoy. Sit on your throne and enjoy, having options and opportunity and traveling and doing what you want, what you love, male or female. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot, but otherwise, this is your moment. This is your moment, and you're so deserving, and let no one think that you're not. The sun is shining on you. This is your moment to rest and reside in abundance, to travel, to do those things that you may have never had a chance to do. And those naysayers who are telling you, you can't do this, you can't do that, or you could also have someone telling you, oh, you better watch them. They might be cheating. You sure they ain't married? You could have somebody spewing. I'm just picking that up. Somebody's doing a lot of chatting. You got a lot of chatty patties around you. And they're so much in the business of minding your business. They want to give you 2 cents every time they see you and they talk to you. But see, they're afraid. See, the Sun card is the high card in tarot. Very wonderful, abundant, blissful card. This is renewed hope, faith, joy, abundance, prosperity. This is everything that a person could ever hope and wish for. This Sun energy is this card and beyond. See that beautiful bright smile? That's what this energy is representing. So, see, this is what it is. You have people around you who see this. Now, you may be saying, well, nobody has proposed to me yet, or I haven't started that business yet, or, maybe you're ordering equipment, maybe you're purchasing a location, maybe you're waiting for an inspection. I'm getting someone's waiting on a city or inspection of some kind of property. It could be a lot of things, or you're waiting to buy a house and close a deal. They see this abundance, this prosperity. This is what people see every time they see you, every time you talk, every time you walk. This energy, all this yellow here, is your aura. This is your vibration. And even when you're not speaking, collective, even when you're not saying nothing, they feel it. They feel it. I'm talking about like on a hot summer day. It's in the 90s. Okay, no, it's 100 degrees. It's that kind of weather where the ground is hot. You can fry an egg. Okay, it's that kind of energy. Your frequency is so high. There's so much opportunity and prosperity. And then you mean to tell me the collective got options like that? You mean to tell me they shining, they happy, they got come on now. You happy? You got all these options. You got double for all the trouble you done been through. The divine is looking out for you. Your ancestors are looking out for you. You know, so those are lessons to be learned, those experiences of any negative connection, love connection, business partnership, friendship connections. So you'll know the next friend you meet, how to deal with them. You'll also know for somebody, I have to say, not to share all your business. It's nobody business about your personal life, who you're dating, what's going on in your bedroom. It's nobody business. What's going on with your finances. That's nobody business. And what's your next move? That's nobody's business. Okay. There's a lot of things to have great conversations about, without giving people the blueprint to come and sabotage. Okay? I have to watch my wording. I was about to say something else. But there's a lot of great topics and things you can discuss with an associate, or a friend. I call them associates, than your personal business. Okay? Yeah, so you want to protect your energy. You want to protect what you're building, and that way you won't have to be in the energy of, oh, what if Nine of Swords? Oh, what if I remember I dated so and they dumped me? I remember I dated so and they slept with my family member. I remember I dated and he took all my money or she used me. She did, you know, the hypotheticals, I remember I tried to buy that last property and it didn't fall through the right way. It doesn't mean that you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. John Witherspoon, okay? So Spirit is saying, look, this is your moment. Yes, we are giving and gifting you favor and opportunity. We are giving and gifting you favor and opportunity. We're giving you 2 scoops, more than enough. You are deserving of this. This is your moment. Don't let anyone trick you out of your spot. The negativity you may hear, as well as be mindful of allowing yourself to be consumed about negative topics in media, about the economy, situations or stories that are happening with other people in their lives. We all are smaller worlds. We have our own world. We are miniature simulations living within a larger simulation. So we have our own worlds. Be mindful of listening to these stories of other people and consuming the energy so much that you allow it to waver your faith. Be mindful of that. Don't allow these things you hear to consume you, because there's a lot of projection that's out of our control. The Spirit is saying, be mindful of that. Don't let that disturb your groove. Don't let that disturb your peace. Don't let that make you not motivated, not encouraged. Okay. Okay. Somebody's in the gym. Somebody want to go on a weight loss journey, male or female. Maybe you want to lose some weight. Maybe you want to increase your muscle. Okay. Somebody's saying they want to lose weight, then build muscle. Okay. This could be a male or a female. It's nobody's business what you're doing. It's nobody's business. Let people find out about you collective organically. And when I say organically, that means that they find out, but not from you. And don't ever defend gossip. A truth reveals a lie reveals the truth. Nature takes care of its own season after season. That's why you're here watching this message, because you have witnessed nature taking care of its own. So that's for somebody that needs to hear that. Yeah, don't let nobody trick you out of your spot. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's time to move on. The Six of Swords. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to leave it all behind. Look how she's got her head out the window. She's looking at that cloud. Oh, it's all over now. Yeah, I'm on my way to the airport. Yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, I got all the boxes going to the new house. Yeah, new window treatments. Yeah, let me call my interior decorator, or whatever it is. Let me plan that wedding, whatever it is. Okay. All right. Or maybe you're relocating for work, or maybe you're getting ready to have a ribbon cutting ceremony. Okay. All right. Someone's opening a restaurant. Yes, your business will do good. Never mind what you're hearing in the media. You have to have a tunnel vision. You have to be so focused on you and pouring into you each and every day. Make sure that you're pouring into you. Now, that doesn't mean to be oblivious. You can check the scoreboard. And when I say check the scoreboard, maybe glancing at the news for 5 seconds and cutting it off. No, we're not leaving it on for 24 hours and letting that projection just come out of the television. We don't want that kind of crystallizing to take place, towards our aura. We don't need that kind of effect, but you can check the scoreboard every now and then, but you don't want to overly saturate yourself, into a bunch of negative, low vibrational projection that's out of your control. There's a lot of things you can do to control it, is what I'm conveying. Okay. Yeah, don't let it's something about somebody is listening. It's not it's people around you and it's something about what you're seeing in the media or something. People have free will. They're gonna post what they want online. Let me tell you. They're gonna post what they want online. They're gonna say what they want to say because guess what? We all have what? Free will. But it's about you taking control. You taking control and making a change in your life and making sure you're careful of what you are consuming and absorbing, especially if you have children. That's for someone, okay? So it's okay, to make sure you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's, and you're being very enthusiastic about making sure you stick to budget, you stick to plan, you stick to, making sure you're doing inventory, you're double checking, making sure people you do business with that they're legit. Doesn't matter where you live, there's always uh, multiple resources and ways to check a person to see, check their background. Are they licensed? Are they insured? Are they bonded to the state or city that they are doing business in? If it's property, you want to do a title search. All these things, people create fake and false documents. It's okay to clarify, call 2, 3 times, make sure, get things documented. Make sure you're keeping things in order. Important documentation always put away, locked away, and in order. Where if whenever required for you to grab something, you can go straight to it and grab that. Yes. So that doesn't mean to be nervous about anything, but it's okay for you to become um, very studious when it comes to running your business. There could be some things crossing your mind, like I gotta make sure so and so. Those are good thoughts, and you can do that. And so that's what this energy is representing here. You being mindful and making sure you're doing background checks. You can ask them, but also you can also, soon as they turn their back, and let me call the Better Business Bureau, make sure you legit. Matter of fact, let me get my lawyer to look into you. Then I'm gonna look into you too. You can do that. That's okay. Yeah, they call that cross searching. Yeah, you have 3 or 4, yeah, different ways to research a person, and because you want to verify that this person is legit if they're doing work for you or you hired them. Yes, that's how you protect yourself. That's called business savvy. That's called being smart. That's called being smart. But it's your moment, and you belong where you are. Okay, you're there because it was meant to happen. It was written in the stars for you. So this is celebration. This is success. This could be the wedding, the anniversary, the the ceremony, the reception. This could be you celebrating buying that new home, starting that business, graduating college or some kind of program. This could be the baby shower. This could be many things. But you deserve this moment and let no one take it from you. Okay? Well, let nobody trick you out of your spot. Later.